Hello, everyone. We're Dork Magazine. We're here to chat to Lime Garden. You have arrived. My other half has arrived. Welcome to Butlins, everyone. It's like Nebworth, isn't it?
Sensational introduction. How is everyone? Everyone enjoying Rockaway Beach so far? We've got some applause. That is good signs. Who's overindulged at the buffet? Yeah.
With the buffet, anyone who's on the buffet package, you don't have to queue. You don't have to queue. You've been queuing.
Where
it's just
is
a
the
buffet. Where is the buffet? Well, if you head out here and take a left and left again, but if you could wait till after this, that would be ideal. Can we get cheer for Lime Garden, everyone, please?
Welcome in. We're going to chat. Lime Garden, Happy New Year. How are we doing? How are things? How do you feel? I'm going to take a guess. First gig of the year.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. It might be that. What did you do for New Year's? Anything good? Anything fun?
We all spent it apart, which was
Tragically, yeah.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was upsetting. Yeah, but I had a party.
Oh, a party.
Yeah. I didn't invite them though.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the gig is going to be very tense. Is what we're getting basically at the moment.
I just watched the fireworks in
Good.
London.
Romantic.
Yeah, very
I
romantic.
also watched the fireworks from my bed.
From your bed. It's the really wild Lime Garden New Year's I'm getting here. Fireworks and a party that you just didn't invite any of the other members to. So
No, I did go.
you did go.
But then I had to DJ
You had
at
to
a bar,
You had to. Oh right, okay. You had a booking, if anything else.
if you will.
If you will,
Yes.
you had to do that. Was it?
This is giving like Rolling Stones separate coaches situation now. Are you acting nice, but really like you don't
hate-
yeah,
speak
we hate
anymore?
each other.
That's it. A lot of bands get that when they get big. I've heard. You know, when the money rolls in, you realise.
It all fires in. So first gig of the year. Is this your first time at a Butlins? This is
Yes.
your first time here.
Yes.
And first time in Bognor Regis. as
First
well.
time in
Yes.
Bognor Regis as well. What do you make of the place? We put all of this up ourselves. So like all of those lights, there's all us. What are you making of it so far? How long have you been here?
About an hour.
About an hour. Like, what's hitting? What's the first impressions you're getting?
We loved the big 80s Butlins sign. That
Yes.
was gorgeous. Kind of American style.
American style
Maybe.
sign, yeah.
It also smells nice.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, it does. It smells nice.
Smells like Christmas. It's all kicking in nicely. It's all getting the nice vibes here. And of course, kind of kickstarting a new year for you guys. Obviously, after a massive year last year, few things happened. I guess an album, touring, everything like that. Have you had a chance to like reflect, I guess, over the past 12 months? Because obviously it's quite a seismic one for you guys.
Yeah.
I think so. We've had like a couple months off of gigging, so we were chatting about it all. It feels like a blur, but we didn't stop. Really.
Happened so fast.
That's what happens when you rise to the top.
Yeah. The cream hits.
Can I check? Have you seen each other since New Year's, or is this actually
No.
so? This is
Oh.
you've reunited at Butlins.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It is truly.
We got a Costa Panini to celebrate. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you do any holiday camps when you were younger? Were you at Pontins, Haven, any of that?
I went to Centre Parks once.
Centre
That was
Parks.
nice. That was fun.
I did a kids PGL, and that was a great time.
What would that be?
It was a kids camp.
right.
No parents.
So sort of the reverse of this. Now,
Yeah.
not like all the time.
Yeah,
I presume this is here for kids a lot of the time.
Yeah, it was more like sort of forest. You'd climb.
You
stuff.
climb.
There was the trapeze swing. You know, it was great.
You're not selling
You'd buy
it.
sweets sometimes.
Well then, there you go.
It's all straight away really feeling like, okay, we're now reconnecting and understanding. We went through a year last year of a lot of different things,
Yeah.
and now you're like, let's get into Butlins to kickstart it all in one spot.
Yeah.
We talked very briefly about the album and that coming out. I guess, how was that? Now you've had a few months kind of like away from it. Like, how was that kind of finally, I guess, getting that out there? And I guess seeing people's reaction, like how was that for you guys? I guess that moment really.
I mean, it was crazy. Like, especially going all the way across America and Europe and stuff. Seeing people's reaction to it, that was mad. Like, someone got our names tattooed in America. We were like,
What? Who are you?
At the gig?
Yeah, well, he got us to sign his arm, and he was like,
So
I'm going
your names, not even the band
individual
name.
names and the band name, which I was like, why do you want our names? But good for you.
You guys do have a signing straight after this.
So if
anyone
anyone
wants
wants
to
a
emulate,
tattoo
they will happily.
Of our personal
I
names.
assume. Yeah. Let's make it a thing. Jamie, you can do it. You never had a tattoo. Let's get started.
Yeah.
I have never had a tattoo, but it does
Me
mean I'll
too.
have to take this microphone over to the signing whilst we do that.
And on to the tattooist, if possible.
Yeah.
Okay, right, yes, of course. We'll pass it on. It's an immersive experience, this Skyline Pavilion live podcast right here. So America was good, is what I'm
Yes.
getting out of
Yeah.
that. Is that the first time, I guess, touring America? Like, you've played
Yeah.
before? Like, what was that experience like, maybe going to places that you're like, I have never been here, I don't know what's coming up here? Like, you kind of have to have, I guess, like a lot of faith in kind of like what you guys are doing and like that kind of the live show as well in particular.
Yeah, I mean, I think we don't normally have a lot of faith, to be fair. we sort of turn up and we're always pleasantly surprised when there's people there, and everyone was loving it.
It was
great.
so wild, like going in, like actually having like, the rooms are full of like, people on the other side of the world. It was really cool.
The expectation is sky high here. Like, the ambition, yes, the album's out, it's been very well reviewed, very successful, but I guess we'll hope it goes all right. Like, I guess people will happen, and that will take place. You also played Scala at the end of the year to kind of like round that out. Like, biggest headline show?
Yeah.
Biggest headline show? How was that?
That was crazy. Yeah.
Sick.
You're like, it was good. It was good. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that's going on. At that Scala show, you did play some new music, and I guess like for you guys, is it very much right? Let's keep pushing on. We've got kind of like new stuff coming together. Has that come together whilst you've kind of like been on the road, or like has that been something that's been bubbling for a while now? Kind of. With
We're
the
not very
music?
good at writing on the road, like whilst we're travelling and stuff, but in between tours and stuff, we've been starting to write the new stuff. And it's coming together nicely.
Yeah, and good reactions to it. That's the most important thing. Yeah. There was the nod there that did give her like, yeah. I feel like we'll go.
I just want to say, you haven't played yet, so you can just, the reactions have been incredible, and then these people, they're going to feel the need to react incredibly,
True.
Let's set the narrative, above and beyond that incredible first album with an even better follow-up, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
it's gonna be good.
Even Jamie looked at me then like, well, I'm not sure about that.
I wouldn't dare. I guess like playing that as well, and like I guess for you, it's like I guess taking those like standout moments from the year and now being like, right, we can build on that into kind of like next year. Like, are there like if you had the time to look back those like key moments where you're like, oh, that was a moment of the year. Like if you were doing like a highlights reel of the year, like there's the ones that kind of stand out more than anything.
Glastonbury, probably.
Oh,
That was
hell
like
yeah.
one of those moments where you look at it and you're like, fair play. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Fair play, yeah. The expectation, again, really thriving. What we're getting is confidence is high in the Lime Garden camp right now, diving into that situation. And I guess like you say, kind of like playing that kind of like live thing and kind of like seeing the reaction and more than that. Like, have you felt yourself grow, I guess, as well as a band, like in terms of that live setting? Like, especially if you look back maybe on like previous years, like, not saying you're like, checking the like, the tapes every time, like once you do a gig and don't check the tapes. Anybody who has them, delete them. But do you feel that kind of like happening as well, you guys? Yeah.
I definitely feel like we've all stepped into our space a bit more. Before it was a bit like, sorry, I'm here. But now, like, we're ready,
So-
real band vibes.
Real band. That's the kind of
Yeah.
energy for 2025. You're playing at 6 p.m.
Yes.
At Centre Stage, so make sure everyone's down there for that. What can people expect?
New music,
Ooh,
some singing.
Yeah.
some singing.
Some live music.
Good. Good.
Some strings. Some tubs.
Yeah.
Right, sometimes like that. Yes. Are you going to get any decor in? And by that I mean, are you going to hit the arcade games soon?
Yes.
Thing, maybe, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was very upset that the big game sign, if you walk to it, it's
Yeah.
actually shut.
Oh. devastating.
Yeah, but I've just seen.
There's a lot over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of arcades. I would say about 70 or 80% are open. That one was previous years. That one has been open. I don't know why. I think maybe it was too depressing when John Cale looked out and people were playing air hockey while listening to him. You know, I think realistically it's probably a good move.
Courteous to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, everyone pay attention. This is what you've paid for. Don't get distracted by the flashing lights over there. You know.
Yeah, if people win, chuck the items on stage as long as they're good. That's the kind of like main vibe, and everyone gets a takeaway from that. But we're looking forward to the set. It's going to be really, really great. As is kind of customary with the Downward Boring podcast, we need to get the important questions answered. And because we're in a Butlins and we are celebrating Rockaway Beach, we're going to ask a little game of you, Lime Gun, if you are up for the game.
Hell yeah.
And you're up for diving into this. You've done this many, many times. And we've got a real, platform of who you are now. So this is going to really lay out the future. So, Jake, do you want to explain what game we're going to play right now?
So Butlins has a whole new area this year, which includes like VR stuff. So they're obviously open to suggestions. They're looking to the future. So we're going to give you a couple of options of what Butlins could maybe add next. And we want to know, as experts in the realm of a holiday camp that's like Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
With sweets. As veterans of that, we're going to ask you to pick between a couple and just, why you'd pick them. So to start us off, would you rather Butlins had a champagne bar or a giant ball pit?
Oh, ball pits are dangerous.
Oh.
No, not, things can get lost in there. People can do poos in them. And
Straight in!
Yeah, you don't want to mess with ball pits.
Wow.
That says it all, really.
I thought the ball pit would be the winner there, but you look... Has something
really wasn't
happened?
expecting
Something's
that to be
happened in my
Would you
past.
like us to
It
move
wasn't
on?
me. It was
Sure.
my brother.
Sure. Okay. Anyone had a bad experience at a champagne bar, or does that win by default?
I have, but I can't talk about it.
Great. It's just so good to have you for this audio experience. I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. Have you got any anecdotes you can tell, or shall we just move on?
I love ball pits.
Do you love
haven't been
champagne
in
bars?
one recently. I don't think I've been to a specifically just champagne bar before.
But if you look around, this is
I'd
the place that
probably
would have
like
one.
Yeah.
This is it. Okay, I think it might be a split decision, but I will press you for an answer. Champagne bar or ball pit?
We'll go.
Champagne, I think, yeah.
Yeah, straight in champagne.
One album out, success flying to their head. It's champagne only for Lime Garden now. Our next one is, would you rather include in your Butlins utopia, a Tom Jones tribute or a Dolly Parton tribute at? Any suggestions, shout
love
out,
Tom.
it won't get picked up on the
Obviously
recording.
But Tom would be kind of funny.
Tom would be so funny. But
It'd be like the take
there
that.
already is Dolly World, to be fair, in America. Is there a Tom?
I don't think there's a Tom Jones
Might
theme
be a
or
bit of
attraction
a-
park. Yeah.
I think maybe for
Tom Jones?
sort of originality points, we should go with Tom.
Tom, yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been outvoted.
It's a 3-1 for the Tom Jones tribute at.
Under duress there from you. I can tell you're not happy. But when he bursts into "It's Not Unusual," you'll forget. You'll be having a great
I
time.
love that one.
It's your favourite
It's
song?
my favourite.
Your favourite ever, or just your favourite Tom
It's my
Jones?
favourite song ever.
Right. Okay. Well, don't know what to do with that, to be honest. Would you rather have free roaming puppies or tame seagulls that you could treat like puppies?
Puppies,
Free roaming
surely.
puppies.
We hate seagulls.
Yeah.
Brighton.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah. Brighton famously hates seagulls. That's why it's their football badge. I'm also from Brighton, and I love seagulls. So
Really?
I did move away, so now they're just nostalgic.
I once saw a seagull in Brighton
Prehistoric.
eat a pigeon.
Yeah.
And it went like this.
I've seen a seagull eat a pigeon. Not like that. I've seen it throwing a pigeon against a wall.
Didn't
Yeah,
you?
actually, in hindsight, they're not great, are they?
They're not.
No. A seagull kicked me in the face once.
With its little
But this
webbed foot.
this podcast isn't about me, so it looks like it's the puppies for that one.
Yeah.
Puppies.
Again, I've never been more annoyed that we're an audio podcast than seeing Annabelle reenacts the seagull.
Wait, can I say as well? She saw this, sent us a photo of it.
Send a
and then-
photo!
and then-
Send a
yeah,
photo!
and then was like, Googled what, because you were like, that's too big. And
Yeah.
she found out that it was like, it'd been cited in the, what's the Brighton?
The Argus.
The Argus.
Any fans of the Argus?
Saying that it was a
Prehistoric gull.
So like a
And
dinosaur,
so big.
basically.
And
yeah.
Apparently,
so big.
it used its legs to step up the stairs like this instead of like jump. And I think about that all
Twisted.
the time.
Twisted.
I wish I saw that.
I wish I saw that. You know what? I can understand now why you were like, definitely not seagulls
Yeah.
then. Yeah, understandable. If anyone sees it.
Are you sure this wasn't an ostrich? It sounds more ostrich-like.
No, it's definitely a gull.
No.
Definitely.
I did see a seagull throw
I
up a
never
whole
go when
burger
I see
once. Just in one. A whole undigested burger.
Horrible.
Oh, that's just so anyway, don't approach the seagulls outside, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do it. How about one of those big greenhouses like the Eden Project or live Deal or No Deal sessions with Noel Edmonds?
Well, surely.
Surely
Deal or no deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not even a question, actually. The more that we go over it. Yeah. Have you ever done like the game Deal or No Deal? Because they have like virtual game versions of it.
I
Yeah.
had it on, you could get it on DS when I was a kid.
DS on the DS.
Yeah, I've been a gambler since.
Been a gambler ever since. The arcade machines are around.
Sorry, so on DS you're just tapping boxes. That's it. That's the whole game.
And there's like a 2D Noel, and he's like, there's
And
like
the
speech
banker. Does the banker
bubbles
call
and-
you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
This is
really
it.
good.
There's a deal or no deal here, but it turns out it's just basically a fruit machine.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Jamie won last year.
How much?
Oh no, actually, I'll tell you where it is. It's in the closed arcade. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
If it like does open just before you go on, I think I can speak for the Rockaway Beach organisational team that you can go and play it before you go on, just to like set the mood. So don't worry about that. Jake, the next one.
Don't think Rockaway will like that as a thing. But fine. Would you rather have a giant waffle maker or a giant ice cream machine? Before I ask you this is one of Jamie's. What is that? Does it make giant waffles or is it just giant? Or both?
It makes giant waffles.
Just checking. Giant waffles or giant ice creams, I think, is the basic.
Surely an ice cream machine.
We
guys.
bought Layla this sort of
Fabulous
ice cream
device.
thing for her birthday, actually, called a Ninja Creamy.
It's the
Oh,
best
yes,
thing.
yeah,
Turn
that
anything
happens
into
to me.
ice cream.
I've
I
seen the
use
Ninja
it
Creamy.
at least 2 times a week, guys.
I thought you were going to say a day then, but a week seems more reasonable, I guess, for now.
Well, it's a bit colder, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
Maybe,
fair.
you know.
There's an ice cream thing at the buffet, a soft serve.
This
Oh.
buffet,
Yeah,
we were
it's pretty
really
good.
hungry getting here.
There's
We
some
didn't
really
know
good
there
bands
was
on,
any-
but I've never
it
felt the
free?
excitement. Well, I think as a band, you may be involved.
Fantastic.
Last year, was it last
What's
year?
that, the buffet?
The Cribs told us last year that they broke in and then just got told they were allowed in anyway.
Oh.
They sort of like snuck in and then got caught, and the person went, "You're a headliner of the festival. Of course, you can have fish and chips." So I would just ask instead of
Okay,
breaking
yeah.
in.
We will.
Glad we've got that out there in the public domain. Great. Our next one for you. Bungee jumping from the top of the Skyline Pavilion. Very, very high. That is this. Yeah, that is this. So just up there. That'll be the one. Or ice skating around the Skyline Pavilion.
Bungee,
That
yeah.
looks fun.
I
Yeah,
hate
bungee
ice
jump.
skating. Every year, someone asks me, "Do you want to go ice skating with me?" And every year, I get more annoyed at the fact I've been asked. I hate it.
Is it a balance thing?
Yeah, I can't do it. And it's
You can't do it.
embarrassing. I look like a fool.
But bungee jumping.
Yeah, no, I'm into that.
Also, it really hurts when you fall over ice skating. So it's doubly.
Yeah.
It's worse than falling over in real life, and it
Yeah.
happens more often.
The momentum
Yeah,
of
it's-
the
yeah,
fall
I'm
is
with you.
quite brutal.
So a strong one for the bungee jumping, I'm presuming, very, very
Yeah.
quickly. Last couple, Jake.
A massive sofa with a TV showing your favourite TV shows, or we're really into your ones here, right? Or mobile beds that you can travel around on around Butland.
mobile beds.
Yeah,
Logistically, that sounds
We
like a
actually
nightmare.
talk about mobile beds all the time. We talk about pods that we can sleep in on the side of the road and how we wish they existed.
Honestly, yeah. We get so tired, you know. You just want to have a little nap.
touring around. and
How would
such.
you travel? Because if you fall asleep in the bed, does it stop?
No, the point of the bed is that it's continuously moving, so you can go for a nap and then it
At
continues.
any point, yeah.
Yeah.
That would revolutionise touring
So-
for us.
Yeah.
So you are the sushi at Yo Sushi.
Yeah.
Amazing.
In a lot of ways, yes, that's what I'm aiming for here. This is just driving up interest so that I might be able to sell the idea to someone. So this is good that you've all gone, that's great, and will revolutionise touring as well.
Is it like a hoverboard bed? Like, how does it work?
It's got wheels.
Nice.
So it is just on a wheel sort of motion,
Right.
but maybe you can upgrade to like monster truck
Jetpack.
wheels or jetpacks or any sort of thing like that. So look, it's up to you. It's there, and I'm going to try and make it happen. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's a strong winner there for that one. And the last one is, would you have at your Butlins all-you-can-eat contests or a version of Crufts with you as the judges?
Oh,
What's
Crufts.
that?
It's the dog competition.
Oh yeah.
Get the dogs jump through hoops and stuff.
Definitely the dogs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Crufts, for sure.
Crufts.
There's no difference there.
Yeah.
For that.
None of that was on mic, so just silence, and then Jamie going, yeah.
Crufts. Yes.
The dog show.
The
Yes.
dog show 100% is the judges. Brilliant. That's the only way to do it. Lime Garden, it's been a pleasure, as absolutely always. As mentioned, 6 p.m. Over at Centre Stage, you can catch Lime Garden. Big rock show for everybody here.
Yeah.
Also, like basically right now, you're going to be doing a signing as well, which will be an earshot of this. So you really have to balance up whether it's worth it, to be honest. But we will be back in a few minutes to talk to the Pill, won't we? Possibly now. I don't know where they've gone. They were here earlier. Anyway, thank you very much, Lime Garden.
Thank you.
Love you.
Can we get another round of applause, please?
Now we're riffing. This is what a riff is. Thank you very much, Lime Garden. I don't know why I'm soundtracking you kind of leaving the stage, but there they go. But there they go. They're leaving the stage. They're going to the signing. There they off. Like knights in the night. They fly, and they're gone. And there they are. They're going to just pop out there, to be fair, in a second. Everyone having a good time. Everyone in Bar Rosso having a good time. You probably can't even hear this, to be fair. So.
It's very echoey.
Oh, well, we got some waves. That's good.
Technically, you're in the audience. We're counting that.
This counts as
We're
a number.
clicking that in.
We've got a minimum to reach, and you
Why
count.
have you stood up? Why are we standing
Don't
up?
know. I'm just kind of
Should we
like
swap?
revolving
Should we
around,
swap?
to be fair. Yeah. Well, let's just swap around. We'll swap around, to be fair. Right, we're introducing an act coming up next who played earlier today over at Centre Stage. Very, very good show. They're also going to be on tour very soon for Dork as part of the
They're
Hype List
nearly
Tour.
out of the curtain, Jamie. You got to hurry up.
They're nearly coming. They're going to be on tour for the Hype List Tour at the start of February, so make sure you buy a ticket. It's calling into all cities. Closest one here is Southampton. Let's go with Southampton. That's the nearest
It's
one here.
Southampton.
It's Southampton.
Maybe.
Or London. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for The Pill! Gabber in. I'm going to give you this mic. So you've got 2 mics there.
Double
Why
mic.
do-
2
Why
mics.
do
But we had the power.
Oh, we're getting cozy.
Yeah.
Welcome.
It would be so weird if we
Yeah, it is a bit far. There we
yeah,
go.
okay,
Hi,
the
guys.
perfect dynamic.
Composition-wise,
we actually can't sit next to
great.
each other.
Yeah, no.
How was the show earlier, guys?
It was crazy.
It was really
We've
fun.
never been to Butlins, and I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
I think it is normally more Chico than this.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's fucking
I feel
huge.
like I'm in space.
Yeah, I was like, I
I
could
really
live
do.
here. Like, I feel there's a bar,
what is
there's a
that?
stage.
There's fruit machines. I'm in.
What is it about the bar and the stage and the fruit machines that reminds you of space?
This is the space element. The rest of it.
But surely space is the only place you'd be able to constantly see the sky.
Well, my eyesight isn't
I
great.
did feel, I went out for a cigarette and I felt like, when you leave a cinema and it's still daytime and
Yeah.
you're not registering it, I
Yeah.
felt like I had that. And I was like, wait, actually things exist outside of here. And I wasn't
No.
kind of ready for that.
This is what it would be like to have an amusement park on the moon.
Yeah, okay, I'm into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I also think it's extra weird this year because all the Christmas stuff's still up. Like this,
There's a massive present right there.
Yeah, and there's a huge tree, a
Oh my
pulsating tree. For any listeners at home, imagine a pulsating tree.
those presents on the side stage, we did inquire about whether we could enter through the presents. It was swiftly
Oh my
declined.
God.
That's
It was
so
swiftly
rude.
declined.
Can't
Yeah,
believe
we can only dream. We can only dream. But I'm
Next year.
next year. Yeah. That's exactly what will
Get a
happen.
winch, fly in.
Yeah. It'll be like Pink on tour. We'll
we
fly
were
in.
literally talking about that earlier, saying we want to do that soon.
Yeah. I love the way that Butlins is the origin of that. You're like, well, I mean, we can do it here.
Yeah.
This is definitely what's
Anything
gonna
is
happen.
possible at Butlins, honestly.
It is. It's a magical land.
So I had a really good time, is what I'm getting. Basically.
I'm like high on life right now.
You've got a subway.
Yeah, what the hell? It's like, you know when you go on like the M25 and there's like all of like the little shops? That
It's
the
like either
service station?
space or a
It's
service
with
station.
a venue. It's a service
I'm
station with a
sticking to
stage.
space.
It's amazing.
I think
I don't
service
like
stations-
the M25.
Service stations often have like conference rooms, so I guess the conference room just happens to be a
is
venue.
there a conference room
huge
here?
stage.
Oh, definitely somewhere.
I'm sure
somewhere
there
in the
is.
complex.
There's those little meeting booths where people sit in silence and just want peace and quiet.
Yeah, I mean we've been here a few times, and we've been in like 3 separate hotels. This is
What?
like bigger than
Wait.
some towns.
We need to do a weekend here.
I'm ready to get fucked up and happy here.
I was like, you're at a weekender. You can do one right now.
I know, but we've got to get the
I gotta
ferry
drive.
home.
Oh,
I know.
I
Oh.
know.
When's the ferry?
7:30.
7:30.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
still time for the buffet, I think.
Ooh.
Don't miss the ferry,
We
please.
missed the directions on the buffet earlier. I know there's a left and a left.
Yeah, it's a
Was
left,
I right?
a left, a long, and a left.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Got
Gavin, could you note that down, please?
There was
the
your
farmer's
shout
gone
out,
up.
Gavin.
The farmer's gone up from Gavin there, and he's delighted about it. He's delighted about
Whenever there's food mentioned, me and Gavin both just immediately sit up.
it. Just straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away. But basically, doing well. How was New Year's for you?
It's actually fantastic. It's my birthday.
Your birthday on New Year's.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Luckily.
Yeah.
New Year's Day. That's a bummer.
Yeah, you've got to kind of like pick yourself back up,
You're
don't
never
you?
going to have a good time on New Year's Day.
No.
So you have like a combined birthday,
yeah.
New Year's
It was an
Eve
extravaganza this year.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
The big 2-4.
Big, huge, massive
Huge,
one. Massive.
memorable.
Huge
Memorable one, yeah. Scratch it in the
It
diary.
wasn't memorable. I can't remember anything. I was absolutely shit-faced.
You just disappeared.
I did disappear.
Both
Woke up on the
physically
sofa
and
on
mentally.
New Year's
yeah.
Day and I was like, this is a great start for 2025.
I
Can't
mean,
remember
you're
anything.
doing better than Lime Garden, who spent it entirely separately from
Yeah,
one
no,
another.
that is the
So-
one thing we do is we'll make sure we're together.
We're like the Shining twins.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
appear.
one image to go for.
Yeah, you
People say
won't-
we're like the old men in the Muppets. So
You know what? I can see it.
which
Yeah.
one's which? One's got a long face and one's got a squat face. You got to pick. Long or squat?
Guys,
Both are
we just
offensive.
met. That's not fair.
I did not see us going long or squat as the level of question.
People probably
we'd be-
say that about us. as
Yeah,
well.
that would be happening. Exactly, fully hit.
We can
by it.
ask the audience.
Yeah. Long or squat, hands
Yeah,
in the
guys,
air.
what do you
We're
think?
not doing that. We're not doing that.
Who thinks Jamie's the long one? Can I get some hands?
Put your hands up.
Who thinks Jamie's the squat one? About 70% of people just can't be bothered to answer. Thanks for coming, everyone. Really
Been great,
appreciate it.
thank you.
Shall we ask you about being in a band rather than the Muppets?
I mean, I feel like the Muppets is probably more appropriate.
I
to
did
be
buy you that
honest.
for Christmas.
Yeah, Lily got me a Muppets, vinyl.
Muppets vinyl. Here we go. This is the Muppet Man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Muppets, ladies and gentlemen. So this is gonna be all the conversation. So if you want to go get a beer
Yeah.
now because this is
Yeah, we're
what's
just
going to
gonna
happen.
yap about Muppets for a bit. So.
Favorite Muppet?
Miss Piggy.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
Wow, it's a
Yeah.
collective one.
Yeah.
Which one would you kill if you had to?
Kermit. He freaks me out. When he does this with his mouth.
Oh yeah, when he becomes a hand in a glove, it's
yeah,
a bit
it's
freaky.
like,
Comes
oh
inverted.
no, all of a sudden I
Yeah.
know there's a man
He does
behind
that a lot
him.
in the Christmas one, and it's actually quite off-putting.
Yeah,
he
it's like,
crinkles.
I thought you were a frog, but now I know you're a
Yeah.
weird man squatting under the table with your hand
We've all
up
been
like-
there. We've all been there. What about you? Which Muppet would you kill?
Probably also Kermit. We are very similar in
Okay,
views.
okay. I realised
just
recently
freaks me out.
Kermit's eyes aren't like all the other frogs have normal eyes, so he's just got weird eyes. He's
got, like-
definitely not a frog.
It's like goat.
He's
eyes.
got goat eyes.
Yeah. He's boss-eyed.
Wow. Okay. So, how's the past 12 months been for you guys as a band? Better or worse than Kermit's eyes?
Great. Thank you for asking. It's been really nice. No, we've had a great 12 months.
It's been a great year.
It's been a great year. We released our first track.
And our second track.
And our second track. And our third track.
And the third one as well.
Yeah. We've been busy little girls.
Yeah.
It's been kind of crazy. Very exciting. We got hit by a lorry.
Oh,
I
very
knew
exciting.
that was coming. I
Very
wasn't sure which
exciting.
one of us was going to say
I think that was my highlight.
Yeah, no. Well, it wasn't for me. It was my car.
By hit by a lorry,
Throttled.
throttled by a lorry. Those were words you didn't expect to hear here at Butlins.
Raises more questions than it answers, gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Lorries don't have hands.
He just merged into
It might
us
as well have.
on the M25. That's
Merged
why I
into
don't like the
you.
M25.
Yeah.
The M25, that's it, yeah.
The
This is-
service stations are the safe spaces because that's where you won't get throttled by a lorry.
You still could. You
That's
never
true.
know. You never
That's true.
say.
They're pretty aggressive. They prowl the service stations.
Those
ready to-
18-tonners, you gotta miss them. They're scary.
So 3 tracks and being hit
Yeah.
by a lorry.
Yeah, sorry.
On stage today, you also announced your next track is coming
Yes.
out, and you didn't announce you were going to get hit by a lorry again. So 2025 is
No.
looking up,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Next track's coming out. Is that
17th
exciting?
of
How's it
January.
feeling? You know, got a great reaction
Very
live. Always a good.
exciting. Yeah, that's always good.
It was really
it
nice
would-
that there was no one in the crowd with a mullet.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
we
that's
have
true.
it a lot where we're like, oh, this song's about mullets. And everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh,
We
I'm
hate
sorry.
them.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I'm about to say that I hate it.
I did just have to double check that there was nothing tucked down the back of both of your collars.
Yeah, me here like, yeah, so the new track, I'm not a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily,
I love the new
the
track.
hairdressers in town is open, so I've managed to get it cut off in time for the interview.
I did cut off someone's mullet on stage the other day, but the sound guy was like, "You'll get a cleaning fee if you cut someone's hair off." So I had to do it with pliers, and I just had to.
Okay, okay. Whoa, we're going to have to pause 1 second. So, you cut someone's hair,
Yeah.
someone's mullet,
Yes. He chose
with pliers.
Well,
Can you talk us through that technique? Or...
And also how that avoids the cleaning fee.
Because you can only get so little amounts. It was very anticlimactic. No, this guy, bless him, he told us at another gig that he'd grow out his mullet to come see us at the next show, and he bloody did it.
And for this to happen.
For this to happen, and then I stupidly didn't bring any scissors with me. I didn't bring my barbering kit. So what was I going to do? Whip out my toolbox?
Yeah.
And so you...
It is pliers.
And what's worse is because of the cleaning fee, Lily then picked up all the individual hairs and put it in her pick box, and we were looking at it today.
Oh, nice. So it travels with you
I'm
now.
polite. I don't want to get told off. I don't.
We're afraid of authority.
A very
Yeah,
clean
definitely.
band,
We're a
more
very
importantly.
clean
That's the
band.
takeaway. Yeah.
I just want to say I have met a lot of people that don't hate mullets, and none
Yeah.
of them carry one around with them. So it sounds like you might not hate mullets as much as you say you
Yeah, I
do.
keep them
You've got a
with
clip-on
me.
mullet ready to go whenever you want it.
I'll tell you what, clip-on mullet, thank you.
The mileage in
No,
that
I
one.
might
Then you wouldn't have to
remember
use
that.
pliers.
Next
Clip it
merch
out.
idea.
There you go. Clip it on at one show,
Clip it
come to
on
the
so
next
we
and
can
you'll
shave
cut
it off.
So you didn't have to do that today.
No, we didn't.
No,
Thank
no.
God.
So that's very good.
Yeah.
And for you, I guess, like you say, we talked about the 12 months and I guess seeing that reaction as well that's kind of like come with it. What's that been like to see, I guess, like what almost when you were putting stuff out, were you like, oh, we're just going to put stuff out and kind of,
Yeah.
see some people, play some shows, but like, how has it kind of like been in kind of like, I guess, what you kind of maybe expected to come?
It was quite unbelievable. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting it
Yeah.
Yeah.
at all. I mean, they don't really prep you for that. Like, you're not ready for that.
No.
Not ready for.
I'd say
barrage
there
of-
was a lot of like angry men in our Instagram comments.
Yeah,
That's
that-
good. That's
yeah.
always
A
good.
Which I
lot-
think
there's
is
a
like
lot
a
of
mum
that.
I've made it moment.
Yeah.
I made it. Someone told me to die.
Some old man telling me to kill myself.
Yeah. Print them off for Christmas
Yes.
and, put them on a wall.
showing your mum and trying to explain. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
no, it's good.
This is so great. This is what you paid for my therapy for.
Now my mum's like, look, should we count the comments? I'm like, I do actually do other things.
It's not
There's
all
other
for this.
elements to
Yeah,
this.
yeah. It's not all for the old man outrage.
Yeah, we found like when we released Woman Driver, the amount of men with like cars in their profile pictures just getting so upset.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, one guy had like little toy cars and was like
He
so
collected
angry.
toy
And I was like, I'm not going to crash into it. It's a toy.
Also, the lorry crashed into you. Do you think maybe that was
Yeah,
a
it was a
disgruntled
man.
fan?
It was a
Heard
man.
the song, saw you, and went, "It's them."
It's those
if they
two.
bring out one more song, I swear to God.
Yeah. You load up the remix. It's about lorries. It's going to be great. It's going
This is Lorry Driver.
yeah, it's going to be great. I guess looking ahead now for the year, obviously starting off here, I mean, by the sounds of it, starting off on a high
is
that
already the
may never
highlight.
be reached again.
No, it won't be.
Never
I can
be
tell
reached.
I'm never leaving.
Those ferry
keep
tickets
getting
are going
lost.
spare. That's all we're saying. For you, is it very much a case of just getting out there and playing more, kind of like getting those kind of like tracks out as well? Like, have you kind of got almost like a plan that's coming up for the next few months that
We
you're
do
like
have a plan.
diving in to dive in?
Do we have?
We're pretty busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
We're going to be,
A lot of
we're-
live shows, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
It's my favourite part.
Very fun.
yeah.
Shouting all the
Lots
time.
of, we need to buy some new clothes. Because we've got a lot of outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring that for the for the Dork Hype List Tour that's
Yes,
coming up in
that's
February,
gonna be-
and we will bring pliers by the sounds of it.
No scissors next time.
Scissors next time, okay,
That
okay.
would be
We've
great.
learned from our
and
mistakes.
a sweep.
And sweep, yeah. We'll check We'll check the cleaning fee at every single
Yeah.
venue and
Yeah.
make sure that that's
Yeah.
not falling apart.
Yes.
I just want to say we have a plan for this, and Jamie's got we've got bullet points like latest single, and then he's got the longest bullet point I've ever seen, which is playing the Dork Hype List Tour, which is calling across the country in February, headlined by Wellian, featuring Polly Money, The Pill, plays Bristol, London, Southampton, and Nottingham.
Straight to the
You
point.
know at the end of like an Aldi ad where
Yes,
they're like,
that
terms
is what
and
this
conditions
reads
apply.
like. Yeah, which is also great because when you bribe it, he didn't even say it. I'm here to say it,
Right.
and I've said it sarcastically. So I've done it terribly. Please come. Please come. We
Please
have to pay
come.
cleaning
Please
fees. There's
come.
going to be
Please
hair
come.
everywhere.
There's going to be hoovers. There's going to be...
There's going to be Hoovers. I've never heard such an invitation to a gig before in my life. We're very much looking forward to it. If you enjoyed the show today, come along.
Yeah.
Now, because that was obviously a very serious conversation.
Yeah.
No, I want to ask about Club Penguin.
Okay.
Oh,
How often did you play Club Penguin? It's closed forever
Oh,
now, hasn't it? Is that
religiously.
devastating?
For my birthday every year, I got a yearly membership.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too.
Yeah.
I'm quite
Hate to
an
flex,
obsessive
but-
person.
And Club Penguin got you.
Yeah. It was I woke up at 4 a.m. every day to play it before
What the
school.
fuck? Sorry.
Lily, okay.
You are allowed to swear. You already have, but
What the fuck?
even the BBC would let you swear when that is the thing that
Yeah.
you're responding to.
I
I
mean,
think.
Yeah, I love Club Penguin. I miss it. Like, bring
What
it
do you?
back.
What my real question is, what do you do on it? Because I, as like a 13-year-old, got it and was like, what's happening?
Chat
I
up,
don't-
boys.
Oh, that might be why I didn't have much mileage, I guess. Chat up, boy, penguins. There's some penguins by the buffet.
Well,
actually.
they're penguins on the surface.
Ah, I see.
How did you meet your mother? Well, actually,
She was a penguin.
she was a penguin. Why are there
She
so
had
many
igloo and a
penguins?
puffle.
Yeah. Why are there so many penguin portraits dotted
She
around?
was just walking along with her puffer, and I was like, "Hey, baby."
We are now going to play a game.
Yeah,
We're going
I
to get
think we
away
should
from the
swiftly
serious
move
stuff.
along.
Yeah, we're so serious.
Yeah, we're going to
I
get
think
away
people
from
are
that.
crying.
Were you around when we explained it last time?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, the stage lights, they're so blinding.
Yeah,
you know.
that
Plus,
Christmas
I was
tree
I
is
was on that side,
pulsating.
so I was I couldn't
Yeah,
I
no.
couldn't turn to the crowd.
And the
Absolutely
paps were
exactly,
just
exactly.
can't escape them.
Yeah, so we're going to ask you to pick between two things that you would like to have at Butlins. We only did one set, so it's the same ones again.
We
so
love that.
Try not to
So
say the
good.
same words in response again, otherwise it could.
I
so,
did actually actively try to don't.
Try to dissociate. Don't want to ruin it for yourself. No spoilers, please.
Because I will just do that.
Hopefully the crowd did the same. Jamie, if you start this time, we'll be saying different things.
There we go. That's nice. How about a champagne bar or a giant
Champagne bar.
ball pit?
Giant ball pit.
Champagne ball pit. Right. Okay. A champagne ball
This
pit
is
in your
what-
Butlins. Yeah.
Yeah, the Oasis cover that never made it, Champagne Ball Pit.
I was going to ask, do you reckon we can go to the ball pit?
Well, it's hypothetical, so yes.
No, there's one.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I think they lock that off. I think they know
I'll
better.
try.
I don't. Yeah, there does seem to be behind one of the record fair bits. There does seem to be like the Brits photo wall, but for Butlins.
Yeah, we
Like,
took
it's
a
like-
picture in front of it.
You know,
earlier.
like when they interview the footballers after the
Yeah.
match. Did you get an interview there after your show? Where they're like, how did you think they go?
No, but we got
You
a
know?
couple pickies.
Oh,
No,
there you
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah, I think this
remember.
is actually this is a gift to all bands that want some like weird photos. I think there's
Yeah.
hungry hippos over there,
We were-
life-size
there's
hungry hippos.
So many like options for filming things in here. We were like, oh, just shoot video over there. Go.
And most
Content
people would be
over
like,
there.
"Wow, that's great," and 10% would be like, "Oh, they went to Rockaway." That was one of those bands. Sorry, were you going Champagne Bar or Ball Pit? This is
Champagne
yours. I'm
Ball
sorry, I've
Pit.
stolen this from you.
Just
I'm-
taking it away from me.
I think we're going Champagne Ball Pit.
Okay.
Do you know what? We can give you that.
Okay.
Champagne.
Lottie can have the champagne. I'll go with the ball pit.
Is the champagne I guess the champagne is at the bottom of the ball pit, and as you dive
You swim in it, yeah.
Yeah, or are you just having champagne in the ball pit?
You have.
Oh.
No, what were you? I can tell that you're going to say something awful.
It's gonna go really weird with that one. I'm gonna rein it in, Lottie. Rein it in.
Thank you, Lottie.
We can
Appreciate
probably
it.
all guess.
I'm just getting drunk.
It's a Saturday. It's fine.
Yeah,
No one's
guys,
got
yeah,
work.
Piss in a
Crazy.
ball pit. Go for it.
Go for it.
Just drink out of the ball pit or whatever.
Let's move to the next one.
A Tom Jones tribute or a Dolly Parton tribute? No, Tom Parton is not an option. before
Okay,
you
that's
ask.
fine.
Dolly.
Dolly Jones or
go.
Dolly Parton?
Dolly
I
Parton.
was about to say Dolly Jones. then.
Dolly Jones.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolly.
Yeah.
I know.
sure.
I know you did hear them first time, but like we do. Please show you're working. Otherwise, we'll be done really early, and
Oh,
then we won't have
okay.
anything to.
Okay.
Oh, well, when I think of Tom Jones, I just think of the scene in Flushed Away where that old lady's
me
throwing her
too.
knickers.
Or the voice, and I really hate the way he spins around in the.
So you think of an
He gives
animated
me a
film
bit
about
of the
rats,
ick.
or the
Yeah.
voice when he spins around?
I
Yeah,
just
like
think
it's just
of-
he kind of goes like, and I don't like it.
That is a spinning around.
Yeah, but he has like a atmosphere about him that I'm like, I wouldn't pick you.
What if he was the only one that turned
I
around?
still wouldn't.
He turns around and you swivel. You're like, no, sorry, Tom.
Everyone keeps
Tom?
spinning.
It's not for me. Well, some real slander against Tom.
Yeah,
there.
no,
Sorry,
I-
Tom Jones.
It's
I
not
do
even like a
actually
positive choice for Dolly Parton. It's just like, well, not Tom. Jesus
Yeah.
You.
Christ,
No, I
not
love
Tom.
Dolly.
Yeah, we
She's
love
amazing.
Tom Jones in the voice gives me the ick. That's a quote that's come out of today's session here.
Let's
I'll-
hope we don't go.
I heard Plato say it once.
It's on T-shirts actually in the shop
Yeah.
over there. If you keep an eye out,
Merch.
everybody, you can pick one up. I love it. You're like, actually, merch idea. Yeah, merch idea.
Copyright.
Copyright. Next one. In your Butlins, are you having free roaming puppies or tame seagulls?
Okay, right.
Right.
I've got something to lay out here. Lottie has pet seagulls and pet crows. So as soon as I heard this, I go, I know exactly what
I
we're
know.
picking.
So what we're going to do right
And
now,
I'm not
everybody,
gonna have a
is
say.
just buckle in. Lottie, please explain what's happening here.
I love the seagulls. I have my little animals in my garden that I feed
Okay, that's
every
it.
day.
Currently miming stroking a seagull there. What's that? Just because it's an audio medium.
Yeah, no,
I
she-
love my seagulls.
She's just gently stroking her
yeah,
leather
gently
chair.
making sure the feathers are in order.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I didn't even realise I was doing
that's
that.
how
That's
much she
so
loves them.
gross.
When I drive up to her house, you can see them swarming around in circles.
Genuinely, as soon as I
It's
walk
like the
outside, they
twits.
all start cawing, and I'm like, "Hi guys."
So
I'm
is
here."
this? Have you? But is it just feeding them? Is that all it takes?
I started
Or-
feeding them, but now I'm
She chats
emotionally
to them.
connected, and they're emotionally connected to me as well, which is
That's generous of you to think so.
I hate seagulls, so it doesn't really work out. But I'll let you have it because I know that you love them.
thank you.
Yeah,
That's really kind of you.
it's really big of me.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. This
This is a fever dream.
The seagulls. Back to Jake for another one.
I'm kind of
Got him
scared
stammering.
to ask. One of those big greenhouses like the Eden Project or live Deal or No Deal sessions with Noel Edmonds. Please tell me you don't feed Noel Edmonds and he comes round and caws at you or
I
something.
don't like how many boxes he.
I don't like how many boxes. A few boxes would be fine, but he's taking
don't like
a piss.
the way he
It's
opens
too much
them.
choice. No, he does open them in a weird
does, he's
way. It's the little label. I don't like the tab.
Yeah,
like, just
I
get
hate
rid of
it.
that. Just lift
I've
it
always
up.
found the tab odd because it's almost like the tab they have on like medicine to prove it's not been tampered with. But it's like it's just like it doesn't matter if you looked
And
in
it
there. Noel.
definitely
Like,
has been
it's
tampered with.
Yeah, because
Noel
you
has
know,
had his little fingers in there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all written on the back anyway. Like
You reckon?
Probably.
Is this it? The conspiracy? Deal or no deal's a fix. You heard
No
it here
deal for
first,
me.
guys.
Rigged.
I'll take the
Absolutely.
Eden
We'll
Project.
go for greenhouse.
Yeah, I love the Eden Project.
Yeah.
This is like the Eden Project,
It actually
really.
is.
Without
It's
any
like
plants
if
or
it's
walls.
like if Dumbo, Vegas,
plastic.
and the Eden Project had a baby.
That's actually exactly what's on the tagline as you come in, to be fair. Like, it is like a greenhouse. There's a lot of, things growing in here. And a lot of things,
You've got Christmas trees.
and Christmas trees. You've got everything.
And regrets.
and and regrets. And regrets that keep...
Which is how I feel right now with my answers.
Well, let's see how you feel about a giant waffle maker or a giant ice cream machine.
I know what you're going to say.
I am known as
The
a
Dairy
big
Queen.
fan of dairy.
Big fan of dairy,
but
just in general.
I'm wildly dairy intolerant. But I
But you
will go
go
for
for
the
it.
ice cream.
Yeah.
And you're vegan. Okay, we'll have a vegan one.
And then you won't.
Don't finish that.
Also, we are only specifying it's an ice cream maker. You can put whatever ingredients, I guess, that you want to stop you. Let's not go any further.
Sorbet. Let's go safe in the sorbet
Yeah.
zone.
Very, very fancy.
Yeah.
The
The thing
palate
is, I was
cleanser between
actually gonna
shows.
say waffle.
Yeah, my amuse-bouche between songs.
Love to have your boosh
Just have a
amused.
roll on ice cream maker.
Yeah, sorry I missed the end of your set, guys, but I had to get the lemon sorbet going. And it's a big ice cream maker. Okay, a sorbet maker.
Olfactory.
Yes, yeah. So none of the above, actually.
None of the above.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure playing
That's
the
okay.
game. Bungee jumping from the top of the Skyline Pavilion, where we are currently situated, space or the Eden Project, as it's been described, or ice skating around space or the Eden Project. Which
Wait,
is,
so is that just on the floor?
yeah, as opposed to
What, in the sky?
Wow, I thought that.
Ice skating in the sky.
I don't know. I don't know what these guys write about.
It's always a pleasure when you meet a band who's just a genuine fan of the magazine. You know?
Nitty, you've got us nailed to rights in so many ways that it's terrifying already.
I think bungee. Because you know what? If I'm going to go out one way, I'd like to go out dropping from
Yeah, but
there
you
to
come
there.
back up.
You
You
go
might
out
not.
in and out.
I might not. It's Butlins. You don't know what's going to happen here.
I just want to state for the record, a very good safety record.
Very good
Yes,
safety.
yes.
Very, never had a problem.
Yeah, that was purely hypothetical.
Yeah, I'll join you on that one.
Can we do it together?
Or like tandem or
Strand.
like... Wow,
It
okay.
sounds like I don't have a choice anymore.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to nod and agree.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
She's not.
We've got two more for you.
Okay.
Okay.
One is a massive sofa with a TV showing your favourite TV shows, or mobile beds that you can travel on around Butlins.
Mobile beds.
Mobile beds.
I'm a big napper.
Big napper.
Huge
How
napper.
many? What sort of? Like, how often are you napping?
If I don't have one a day, I'm probably a bit of an arsehole.
Have you had a nap today?
No.
Is that one a day for about 8 hours at night?
No.
So this is an
I
additional...
will midday nap for sure.
She can also sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
You can put Lily right there and she'll fall
I will
asleep.
curl up in a little ball and fall asleep.
So it's a testament to this podcast that you are still conscious. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
This has been entertaining enough that you haven't passed out.
No, maybe I'm in a
if you-
dream.
If you look at the schedule there, the day rave is slightly changing. It's just going to be a giant sleep on the front of the stage.
We're going to
For a
go
little
into
while.
the permanent slumber, everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
slumber.
no, now I'm getting sleepy. With
No,
the
okay,
conversation.
now we're getting
I'm
sleepy.
sitting
Okay.
up.
So we're going for the mobile beds. As
Yeah,
well.
Mobile
Lottie
beds.
hates napping.
I hate
though.
napping, but a bed that moves.
A bed's a bed.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
I tell you what, you would
Remote
love
control
hospitals.
beds. After you've bungee jumped off the top.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to go
There you
there.
go.
So
You could-
yeah,
These
I'm
are-
gonna be paralysed.
these
So.
are
You
in
know what
order.
I would do is I'd nap my way to where you'd land, and then you could just drop onto it.
Oh,
I'd
that
catch you.
sounds actually really fun.
Yeah, I think you thought I was going to say something really
was,
horrible.
But actually quite nice.
I was gearing
quite
myself
nice.
up for something really dark, and you
No,
actually said something
no.
quite pleasant.
No, I know this is being recorded.
Yeah, oh no.
That's everything else has been completely on the level
Yeah.
as well.
yeah, it's been fine. Yeah,
been
no,
fine.
no, yeah, we're not gonna get dropped.
No, sure. I'm
yeah,
more
yeah.
worried
Just
about
drop
us,
from up
to be
there.
honest.
We're in it together now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we don't get rebooked for next year, we'll open for you on tour.
Perfect.
That sounds like a
Great.
great
Okay.
Done deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Final one. Would all-you-can-eat contests or a version of Crufts with you as the judges?
Crafts.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The problem is I'd be just crying the whole. I wouldn't be able to choose.
Between the seagulls and the crows that they were bringing.
Yeah. Like, would you expect me to do? They're like my children.
Now I'm imagining you going around one of the obstacle courses with a crow on a lead.
Do it.
It feels unfair when the crow can fly. It feels like the obstacles would
I've
be
trained
trivial.
her not to.
I would say that someone's got an advantage there. You know, I don't want to say it's like Lance Armstrong, but I'm checking. You know, I'm checking that out at the very least.
It's
you know.
also on steroids.
He's also, and it's,
He's flying you.
I'm actually the dog.
so you wouldn't judge it. That's what we're getting from
No.
it. Yeah.
Everyone wins.
Everyone's a participant.
Everyone's a
Everyone
winner.
gets a badge.
I'm the marks of crafts.
There it is.
There's another t-shirt.
There's another T-shirt done, ready to
Yeah.
go. Ready to go. Also,
I'm so sorry, guys.
this has set the mood for the rest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for another incredible night of Rockaway Beach.
And if you don't ever want to hear from us again, that is so okay.
Can we get a round of applause for the bill, guys? That's it from us. I don't know what's next, but it has been coming up all the time. It's the day rave. The day rave. I don't know what that means. That's coming
Oh,
up
yeah.
Should we go?
in 20 minutes. And at 10 p.m. tonight until 12, they're letting us DJ. So, sorry.
Oh my god, have fun, guys.
Thank you very
We
much.
certainly
for
Thank
will.
you
having
so
us.
much for having us.
And if you want to listen back, this will be coming out in a couple of weeks. So you can relive the highs of Rockaway Beach.
Thank God.
Which is
I'm so
100%.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you very
Lime
much.
Garden might still be signing, so keep going over there as well, probably.
They might not.
There might not be. Anyway.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Rockaway Beach.
A smattering of applause.
It's deserved.